Okay, let's dive into Australia's massive fuel problem. How on earth did we get here?
Imagine this, no groceries on the shelves. That's not just a scary thought. It's a very real threat.
So, how did the country's fuel supply get so incredibly fragile? Well, this has been brewing for decades.
And right now, it's regional Australia feeling it first. Their pumps are literally running dry.
The thing is, this wasn't a surprise. The warning signs have been there for years, just ignored.
Yeah, multiple governments just dropped the ball. They breached supply rules and let our refineries close down.
But why did they close? Simple, really. It was just too expensive compared to refining in Asia. And that led to this new economic model. High wages, but also high energy costs. It just doesn't add up.
Australia basically made a huge gamble, assuming global supply chains would always, just be there.
Relying on imports like that created this really weird two-tiered system for getting fuel around the country.
See, major cities get stable fuel from big suppliers, but the regions, they're left with the unpredictable stuff.
Those regional areas depend on something called the spot market, and when that market just vanishes, they're cut off.
And that's exactly what just happened. Key suppliers in China and Singapore basically turned off the tap.
Okay, now let's zoom out, because this isn't just our problem. It's tied to major global conflicts.
20%. What's that? It's the amount of the world's oil passing through one tiny strategic choke point.
That choke point is the Strait of Hormuz. Trouble there gives Iran huge leverage over our fuel supply.
And look at the global game being played. China's hoarding fuel and Russia's making bank on high prices.
What all this shows is just how exposed Australia is. Our whole economy is running on imported fuel.
And despite all the talk about renewables, 91% of our energy is still from fossil fuels.
A massive chunk of that, 41%, is liquid fuel. It's literally the lifeblood of our transport and industry.
So what happens with no fuel? Planes don't fly, trucks don't move, groceries don't get delivered. Simple as that.
Look, we might get lucky and dodge this bullet, but one of these days that luck is going to run out.
Which leaves us with one massive question. What happens then, when our luck runs out for good?